Robert Horry's name doesn't always come up in debates about the greatest players in NBA history. But when you talk about winners, few can stand next to him. 7 championship rings. Clutch moments that defined entire seasons. And stories from the locker room that still capture the magic of the Lakers' early 2000s dynasty. But behind those championships was something deeper, a quiet bond between Horry and Kobe Bryant, one that took time, patience, and a little help from another legend to truly form. During an appearance on Byron Scott's Fast Break podcast, Horry peeled back the curtain on his relationship with the Black Mamba, a relationship that, at first, didn't exist at all. It took a while, Horry admitted. Kobe didn't let people in. He was all about being the best. And that was true. Those who played with Bryant knew he wasn't the easiest teammate to connect with. His entire life revolved around one thing, greatness. If you didn't share that obsession, it was hard for him to relate to you. Horry wasn't known as a fiery competitor in the same way. He was calm, steady, and reliable, the ultimate role player who never seemed rattled. And maybe that's why Kobe kept his distance early on. But everything changed on one particular trip overseas. Horry recalled, "We were just talking. We talked about dream. We talked about life after basketball." The dream he mentioned? Hakeem Olajuwon, the man Horry had won 2 championships with back in Houston. That conversation about their shared respect for Olajuwon became the bridge that connected them. "That's how our relationship changed," Horry said. "I played with 8. I never played with 24, 8 was all about being the best. He didn't really let people in because that was kind of a distraction. Kobe had a blinder on being the best." It's a rare glimpse into Kobe's early years, the era of number 8. The afro. The high-flying dunks. The laser focus. Before the evolution into number 24, who became more reflective and open later in his career. For Horry, that version of Kobe was all intensity, no breaks, no shortcuts. And once Kobe saw that Horry shared the same dedication to winning, even if it looked different, the respect followed. By the time the Lakers were in the middle of their three-peat, Horry had earned a spot not just on the team, but in Kobe's inner circle. And along with Shaquille O'Neal, they formed one of the most dominant trios the league had ever seen. "I think the bond that Shaq and Kobe and I had was a little bit better because we were all around the same age," Horry said. "I think Shaq and I had all these battles against each other in college and of course in the finals. It was just a special bond he and I had. That chemistry showed up when it mattered most, in the playoffs. Whether it was hitting a game winner against the Kings in 2002 or coming through in key finals moments, Horry had the trust of both Kobe and Shaq. That trust was built in smaller ways." Horry shared how he used humor to ease tension, especially with Shaq. He recalled that during practices and games, when O'Neal was at the free throw line under pressure, he'd try to distract him, not to mess him up, but to relax him. "I'd talk to him, joke a little, make him smile," Horry explained. It helped take the edge off. It's small things like that which defined Horry's career. Sure, he hit the big shots, that's why they call him Big Shot Rob. But what often gets overlooked is his role as the glue guy, the one who connected superstars, kept the energy balanced, and reminded everyone that basketball was still a team game. When you've got personalities as strong as Shaq and Kobe, that kind of presence is rare. And maybe that's what made Horry so valuable, not just his clutch gene, but his calmness, his perspective, and his ability to bring people together. Looking back now, Horry can reflect on that era with nothing but pride. 7 rings, yes, but more importantly, friendships and memories that lasted a lifetime. He saw Kobe's evolution from a laser-focused prodigy to a complete leader. He witnessed Shaq's dominance firsthand. And in his own quiet way, he helped shape one of the most unforgettable dynasties in NBA history. Because while legends like Kobe and Shaq lit up the spotlight, Robert Horry was the steady flame burning quietly in the background, always ready, always dependable, and always clutch.